In exactly 125 minutes, I'm going to show you how I took a closer who was getting destroyed by partner objections into someone who can prevent those objections from even coming up in the first place. Now, I've taken over 7,000 sales calls myself, closed over $8 million in deals, and I've helped hundreds of salespeople reach the 0.01% of closers, closing 60, 70, and 90% of the people that they're talking to. And what you're about to see is a real unedited coaching sessions with one of my clients inside my mastermind. What most people think is you have to wait to the end of the call before you actually handle a concern. But as soon as you actually hear, I need to think about it, I need to talk to my partner, you're already starting on your back foot. So I'm gonna show you this live masterclass where I take one of my clients through exactly how do we prevent these objections from coming up, but if we do get these objections, how exactly do we overcome it? So just so you have a little bit of context, this is somebody that I'm working with one-on-one, and they are brand new to an offer. 1 week in, they're already the number one closer on their team. He made over $2,000 in commissions his first week, but he wants to take it to the next level. He came to me like, hey, I'm getting hammered with partner objections. What do I do? We hopped on a call. I told him bring calls, and here is the result. So grab a pen and paper. He paid good money to get this feedback, but I think it'll be valuable to you too. And if you want to have me actually break down your calls, check the first link in the description. If not, let's go ahead and dive in. But $2,000 first week, new offer. So not bad. How can we get better? I just want a conclusion to anybody who followed on Instagram that, you getting fucked over with commissions and then now on a new offer and already basically made back what you got fucked over. So fuck that guy. Let's dive into the partner objections. Okay, cool. Do you have a few calls that you have an example for the partner objection?
No, for sure. For sure.
Cool. So before we go dive into those calls, the biggest, I just want to cover when I'm going into a partner objection, what am I thinking about, right? Because it's first and foremost, if we treat a partner objection, especially at the very beginning, when you tell them the price, you ask for the sale, and they're just oh, let me talk to my partner. It's not real, okay? What's the underlying concern with a partner objection 90+% of the time?
Money.
Right? It's money, okay? So now, when we're in money territory, okay, it can be three things when it comes to money. It's logistical, okay? It's fear, or it's decision-making. So your job is to understand which one of those it is. So if I just sit there and I go down the partner objection and I don't really actually understand it 99+% of the time, it's just a money objection. If it was free, they wouldn't need to go talk to their partner about it. If they were making more money, if they're Warren Buffett, they wouldn't need to go talk to the partner about the investments they're making. Why? Because that dude's a billionaire. Okay. So if you understand fundamentally beneath the partner objection, it is just a money objection, then it makes it a little bit more clear on how we actually handle it. Okay. So I just want to set that up to that's where we go. And in terms of how do we handle the partner objection, there's a few tacks that we can go through. We'll go through the simplest ones first, but
the one with Michelle, that might be the second or the first one. She is coming in on August 11th. We have something figured out for her, but okay. It's still it should have just closed on the call.
Yeah, why didn't it close on the call? Do you know when the objection handling starts?
Oh, great question. I just sent 4 links, so it was
chock full of great questions, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what you said, you want to take a look at Michelle first?
Yeah, that's the second. No, I think I would really like to look over Linda first, which is
okay.
Not the first one. Which one is it? I think it's the third one.
Okay, so we got Linda. I'll pull all of them up, and we'll just go through them one by one.
Definitely Linda.
Different partner objections. Okay, so let's pull this up here. Okay, make sure I share sound, and then let's go through some partner objections. I'm going to assume it's around here. Okay.
Around
around this
47-ish.
47?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's 46. Let's go ahead. Let's listen. We'll do 1.5x speed.
can split it off if need be. Like, we don't want finances to be the issue. Just taking care of the investment, getting you in the curriculum, and getting you rock and roll. Any questions on that?
No questions on it. All right. So can you send me something on an email?
Yeah, I can send it over.
Yeah, send me whatever I need on an email. I'm assuming that you would. How do we do this? Credit card, or how does it work?
So yeah, we have a lot of options, right? So let me ask you this first.
It's gonna depend on like what works best for you. Any particular reason why you ask? Okay, so it's like, why is she like, oh, right? Like if she's saying like, oh, like I just want to see like how we get moving. Yeah, typically people just go ahead and they'll just put it like on like a debit or credit card. Like, would that work for you? Ask for the sale. Because like the thing is, we need to ask for the sale. Like that's what's going to flush out the objection. So it's like at this point, like, okay, you're like, hey, does that work? Does that make sense? She's like, yeah. Can you send it all? Can you send it to me all in an email? Like, what is that implying?
She wants to like go like think about it.
I'm not making a decision right now. Right? I just need her to tell me that.
Yeah.
So it's just like you want to push through and like just ask for the sale. It's like basically it's like, hey, what's the objection?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So it's like you just slow down a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, it's just gonna depend on like what works best for you. Right? Any particular reason why you ask? Oh, I just want to know the details. Oh yeah, we tons of different ways, but majority of people we just do debit or credit. Like, does that work for you? Oh no, like I need to think about it, blah blah blah. Okay, objection, now I can go about handling it. Okay.
Like, are you open to having an open and honest conversation about like, finances?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool, great. So this is always the first question I'll ask. When it comes to credit, how much?
Okay, so why are we going down this route before we know what her objection is?
To kind of like assume the close.
Well, it's like, okay, here's how you assume the close. Does that work for you?
Oh.
Right. Rather than she's like, oh, like how do you pay? Is it debit or credit? It's like, oh yeah, typically they just go ahead. They either do debit or credit, whichever one works best. Like, would a card work for you? Like if we're wanting to ask for the sale, that's how we do it, rather than just going into like logistical money. I'm not saying if she's open, it's not going to hurt the conversation, but it's just wasted time. Like that's what we're talking about. Like there's no need unless we get to the point where she says, oh, like money is a problem. But if she says money is a problem, we want to isolate it first. Okay, like money aside, like would you do this? Yes. Why? So then we tie off that there's nothing else. We get more buy-in. This is what she wants to do. And then when we go into logistical, now we have more leverage. What you need in objection handling is you need leverage. Okay.
Got it. And real quick, I forgot there was actually another one that I sent. It was like the very first call I had on this offer.
Okay, so we got 5 partner objections. Lots of fun, dude. Yeah. Okay, so it's just like right now, we just need to slow down, get leverage. Anytime, because it's like, first of all, she hasn't even really told you an objection. Like, because of the way she's speaking, we know there's an objection there. Like, we know that, but she hasn't actually stated it. So it's like, just slow down, ask for the sale, get her to tell you what the objection is, and then like, let's go about like breaking it down.
Okay, I got it.
Do you have like available to use?
I've got as much as I want. It's, do I want to use it?
Yeah. So
you see how then we assumed logistical, and then she's like, nah, I got it. It's like, do I want to use it, right? So it's like, we just kind of assume, right? So like, that's what happens when we assume. So that's really what it comes down to. Like, we just need to ask for the sale, and then she'll tell us like what it is. She'll tell us what the objection is.
So we have an option called split it.
Called what?
Split it.
Okay.
What it does, it splits it across 12 months. No interest. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, it just sees if you have the available limit and then just splits it across.
Hold on one second. So that's like 500 a month.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Which is not sold.
I think that would be the best option for you.
I like it because it's, yeah, I like that.
All right. Cool. I will send that over. And get you rocking and rolling.
When you send over the link and the whole 9 yards, would you have somewhere that has all these things that you've given me, plus all the bonuses or whatever we were supposed to receive for staying on the call? I don't have all of those. I don't know what they are.
Yeah. So the Toby AI is one of the bonuses, right? And with another bonus we had was having that call with Toby. But all the bonuses that was listed in the webinar, you'll be getting it.
Okay. All right. Perfect. And all of that will be in the email you send me?
So I just texted you the link for the payment.
You did?
It's in the group chat.
I don't have it yet. In the group chat.
But it's like we just need to just again like ask for a sale.
You should
Yeah.
have
It's
this.
like, hey,
Creator
so
Academy.
the next
Is that the one?
steps would just
Yep.
be going ahead and take that initial investment. That way we can get you onboarded with X, Y, and Z so you can get outcome,
Yeah.
right? So it's like we're always tying it back to outcome, like what she wants. Like, does that work for you?
Got
Right?
it.
Just asking for the sale. Like, go flush it out.
Yeah.
Because she's being reserved, and I don't know why she's being reserved because we actually haven't really asked for the sale at this point. Because
Yeah.
even you sending the link, like in her head, she's like, oh, well, like when you send me a link with all that jazz, can you send me all the bonuses, everything where I
Okay.
can see?
Yeah.
Like she's
Where's
still
all
even
the
pushing,
Where's the information where I'm
making a
paying for?
distance between us.
So
Are you going to send me an email on that?
yeah, everything I showed you, that's exactly what you'll be getting. Like it would take
Right.
a little bit of time to go through each part of the module and all the workbooks and the resources and whatnot that you get in it.
Say that again?
It would take a little bit of time to go through each resource you would be getting.
All I need is some bullets
Yeah.
to say
Okay.
this is
So
what you're getting.
the eight in-depth modules, the Toby AI, biweekly coaching,
Mhm.
the templates, the call with Toby, and workbooks and resources.
Something to be careful of.
Mhm.
Do you notice like your voice breaking a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Especially when they're like asking details about the program. Like if we break, like our voice breaks, we seem unsure, like that's just going to cause uncertainty in their mind. Even if it's not something that's like super conscious. Okay.
Oh.
Now, a couple of things like we can do to, because like does this come up a lot or no? Like where this is just like,
Can you send it all to me?
yeah.
It's happened a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Real easy way that you can do this. There's two ways we can go about it. Okay. Like, and this is more like presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Two ways I'll typically go about it. Like, I'm like, hey, do you have a pen and paper handy? And I'll get them to write it down. Okay. So number one, as I'm like taking them through, you know how you said like right now you're running into X, Y, and Z issue. Like that's what like, you know, that's why most people do come to us in the first place. So how we actually solve that is going to be like that first pillar, and it's going to be the modules. Okay. So number one, put down step-by-step modules. Okay. Now, in those modules, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, however many, right? So what that means for you is you have the exact play-by-play system, so you can come in and be profitable in the business right away. Does that make sense? Perfect. Okay. So number two, the next problem people are going to run into when they, you know, once they have all this information is people have questions, right? Because like everybody's like situation is going to be unique. So how we actually help get all your questions like answered and you don't have to wait on us is we have like AI, whoever, right? So right there, put like access to AI, you know, whoever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what that means for you is like you have access to where you can ask him any questions. You know, it's been programmed on every type of coaching call he's had, every type of resource he's ever made. So that way you can go back and forth. Right. So it's like, so then when they look down, they have like 1, 2, maybe there's 4 pillars, but they have it laid out. Right. That's a real easy way to do it. Okay. The second way that we can do it, and this is what I did a lot, if you go look back at some of my old sales calls, is I would just pull up a fucking Google Doc.
Yeah.
And I would type it out while I'm talking about it. Okay, so it's like number one, what you're gonna get is gonna be like the portal. Okay, so it's like number one, portal. What does this do for you? And I'll punch through it. You can either like I would say the third option, which is like you just have like a one pager. That is like
Okay.
everything is included in one page. Typically, I would want it to be like something that the company actually makes.
Yeah.
So it looks a little bit nicer. But I like the writing down or like the Google Doc or something because you can customize it. Okay. And then I have them write it down and it's like, okay, so the investment required, I want you to go ahead and write this down. You can, like a lot of times I'll do it at the beginning. I don't recommend doing it at the beginning because like if you have a hard time identifying objections, it muddies the water. Right. So like right now, like do it at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Once you tie off value, and then it's like, okay, the investment required, I want you to go ahead and write this down, is going to be, you know, let's say like 9,872. Okay. And right next to that, put an equal sign and equals 30,000 per month, like you're looking for. Okay. Does all that make sense?
Mm.
So now they have like 1, 2, 3, 4. Price of the program equals outcome. What questions does she have?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, like she has everything right in front of her.
Oh,
Makes it
yeah.
simpler.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is just something real easy like you can do. Because typically right now, how long is your presentation?
Not longer than 10 minutes. Probably
Okay.
more around like 5.
Okay. No, that's good, man. So yeah, I would say like as you're just going through it, it might add like an extra minute to your presentation just to get them to write it down and everything.
Yeah.
But it should be good.
Okay.
So that way they could see it. It gets in front of like, hey, can you send me everything I'm getting? Oh, like that's why I had you write it down. Is there
Mm.
anything else you're hoping
Uh,
to see? Because I'm really just gonna send you exactly what you just wrote down there.
mm.
Right? They're like, oh, I guess not. So it's because like like that's not a real objection.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like it's just an easy way to get around it. Number one. Number two, it's also just helps them conceptualize everything that they get. Especially if you're covering like a good chunk of information.
Mm.
Make sense?
Mm. Got it.
So either Google Doc, write it down. I would say writing it down is like the easiest. Like, hey, go. Do you have like before you just get into presentation? Like, hey, do you have a pen and paper handy? Okay. So and like however many pillars you have, you just like okay, write 1, 2, and 3 on the side. Leave a little bit of space in between. Okay, and I'll go over exactly how it's laid out. So number 1, right? You know how you're saying this. That's why we have this. So for number 1, go ahead and write this down. Okay, so what does that get you? You get you this, this, and this, and what it does for you is this. Okay, any questions on how that actually works? Nope, cool. Number 2, after you get the modules, the next problem people are going to run into is this. So how we solve it for you is this. So it's just the same thing. Boom, boom, boom. So they just have everything. Okay, it'll just help get around those objections and also just help people conceptualize a little bit easier about what it is they're actually buying. If this is something that's like reoccurring for you. Okay.
Mm.
All right. All right. I'll have that done tonight when I get home.
Yeah. Is there any reason you wouldn't be doing it right now?
That's why I keep saying send me an email of what I'm getting, because it's going to be my husband and I who are doing it, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
I can't just say to him, here, split it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I that's why I said I need to. I mean, I've got what I've written down.
And did she mention her husband like in the business before? Is this like the first
Nope.
hearing about it? Okay.
First time. Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's an official email from a company,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. So is there anything that you were hoping to see in that email that we might have not like gone over?
no, not at all. I just need it to come from a source, as opposed to me showing my husband my chicken scratch and
Okay.
saying this is what you're paying for.
Okay.
I
So
want him to see something.
okay. So when you talk to your husband about it, like what's that conversation mainly going to be about so I can send over the most relevant information?
It's going to be, this is what we're paying for to accelerate our business. We're paying for A, B, C, 3 pillars, blah.
Okay. So it's like right now, like listen to her language. Like what'd she say?
Our business.
Our business, right? So it's like at that point, I'm like, oh fuck, is this an actual like decision maker?
Yeah.
Right? Is this a decision maker that I fucked up on in the process?
Yeah.
Right? So it's because like with this, in terms of like if he's actually like doing the business,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's a little bit different about how we go about it. So when you
Okay.
so like immediately I'm clarifying. If I hear our, I'm like, fuck, I messed up.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
business. Oh, so you guys are doing it together? Immediately I need to clarify.
Yeah.
And like and then from there, like now I need to get buy-in and then get the lay of the land of the situation. Let's say you go ahead and talk to him, he sees the email, he sees like everything that we're talking about here, and he's on board. Is this something you would just go ahead and move forward with? Yes.
Mhm.
Why? Okay. Why actually invest in yourself? Does the actual investment like work for you? Like the 500 like per month, does that actually work for you? Okay, like fantastic. And then from there, I'm like, okay, I guess what would happen though if you go to him and for whatever reason he's just not on board with this program doing this? Is this something to where like this is just like dead in the water? or are you still going to do it anyways? Okay. So then at that point, it's basically just following the framework, right? Like once we get this, it's just about following the framework. Now that we have identified what it is, now the R like throws a wrench in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like now it's a decision maker, but it's like, hey, this is how we make decisions. Clarify. Okay, that's not a problem. Get buy-in, and then we just go down the partner.
Okay. So I'm curious, like, what point in the process do I address that? Like at the very beginning?
Well, it's like typically when you start talking to them, and I'd be curious on this is coming up, they start using we pronouns. They start saying we and different things like that. If I ever hear anybody hop on a call and they say we, I'm like, we? I'm sorry, who? Okay. Do you know she talked like that? Because she said R right here.
Yeah, I don't think if she did, I definitely didn't pick up on it.
Yeah. So it's like that's something very early on you want to make sure you're listening to at the very beginning of the conversation. What we're at 51:19, like we can go to the very beginning and we can just see.
I mean, a couple of things. So I've been thinking about expanding. Well, I wouldn't say expanding. Doing my own coaching business. And
we're not doing that yet.
Okay, so she's saying
so I'm doing it for my work, and that was the other thing that resonated was I've been following Toby for a while and talking about the expertise that I have that I'm already using. So I'm already using it at work. I'm already coaching executives.
What is it that you're doing for work?
So I'm head of HR.
Head of HR. Okay. How long have you been doing that for?
I've been in the HR industry.
So, and something that I would just as just like a side note, I'll get more clear on like why does she want to start her own coaching business? Rather than, well, I'm already using my expertise like at work. Well, why not just continue to use your expertise like at work? Like, why do you need your own business? Like that is the problem. You know what I mean? Like that's the problem you're solving in a biz op. Again, if we pull this up here, like in a biz op, you just need to get very clear on why their own business. Okay, because that is the problem. Because did you get like why she needed her own business?
She was just like, I've been in the 9 to 5 for so long, like it's about time, like I do something, and I can't remember it exactly, but I do get it out of her.
But it's like we need this like very early on before we start going into your situation. Okay, what would even have you looking to start your own coaching business to begin with, just to see if we can help over here? Right, like this is, I would say, probably one of the most important questions, because like what will happen is if we don't have this question very early on, then we're flying into their situation, their problem a little bit blind.
Yeah.
Okay, because if we don't know why they need to start their own business, then like the rest of the conversation, it's just more surface level.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like where's their pain? Now she is talking about my.
Yeah.
Okay.
Industry for probably 20 years.
20 years. Okay. It's been quite some time. I guess. Like, what's coming up for you that has you wanting to do something more on your own?
Okay.
Nothing specific. I ran a business years ago. It was a recruiting business. You know how it is. Some months you make oodles of money, and some months you don't. And then a recession came and crushed it. So I've always had the entrepreneurial bug in my head. So
you've always had it.
Yeah, so I've always wanted to do something. So I wouldn't say that. I mean, I think when Toby was doing the video, he was talking about people who want to make $1 million tomorrow. That's not me.
Yeah. If there was you, I would take you off the call right now, right? We're not looking to work with those kind of people.
I am looking to. I'd like to retire probably in about 5 years. And so what I'm looking to do is have something established on the side that'll give me comfort to do that, or even do that earlier than 5 years.
So if you could, say things start going well, like if you could make this full time, would you actually go ahead and quit your job and do that?
Oh, absolutely. If I could see a way that this would be continuous. Yeah.
It sounds like you've been following Toby for a while, right?
I've been following him for 1.5 years.
Yeah. Of course it can happen. You know all about the story.
Yes.
Right? So I guess like 20 years is quite some time, right? Has there been any recent shift, or has it always?
Okay. So why would you go full time? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I had a business in the past, but you know, sometimes it's like blah blah blah. It's like we haven't really gotten any like big anchor.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you go full time? Okay.
Always been a thought in your mind of, I would rather be like an entrepreneur and be like on my own.
There hasn't been a shift. I don't fall in the category of waiting for a 3% raise. Why? Because I know that it's a 3% raise. I'm HR. We're the ones that determine that, right? So, so I'm not waiting for anything specific to happen at work. I haven't been passed over for anything. I'm comfortable in my job, but I want more.
Yeah, so you need to smash that.
Yeah.
Here's the red flag. She's saying all the right things, but she's in her job.
Yeah.
She's had a business before. She knows she can do it, but she's still in her job.
Yeah.
So if she's saying all the right things, like, oh, like I have all the right mentality, but she's still stuck in her situation, that is a big red flag. I need to make this lady cry. Like legitimately. When I hear that, like just understand like the type of person like you're talking to.
Okay.
Like they know all the right things, and yet they don't do anything.
Yeah. So what I've been picking, there are 3 people that I realized that I talk to, but I want to see like you're different. It's like, of course, like the type A, just like B2B kind of person.
Yeah.
And then the person that's like just in so much pain and like whatnot. And like
they're all in pain. Like she's wearing a mask.
Okay.
She is in pain.
Okay.
The question that you missed right here that would have gave you a lot of leverage is, well, why would you want to go full time if you could? Okay. Because then she's going to tell you what it would do for her, or she's going to tell you why she doesn't want to work a job. So that gives you leverage. So, I mean, hold up then. If we've been like comfortable, but we knew we wanted more time freedom and everything else like that, like what's really coming up for you more like now that like makes this more of a priority? Right? I can push back a little bit more. All right. So it's like, but because we missed that anchor, like at the very beginning of the conversation, what am I looking for? I'm looking for an anchor. I'm looking for a problem. That's how the entire conversation is going to go. Right. And then once I have that problem, I want to build the gap, attach it to identity, build it more, and then like crush how she's been showing up, her current self. Right. But like, I can't do that unless like I really get a hook into a problem. So it's like very early on, like really good question. Like, hey, if you could go full time, would you? Yes. But we need to ask that question, why behind it? Then that's going to give you a little bit more insight on like where to go. Because like she wants to be an entrepreneur, but it's like, why? She wants to have her own business. Like, why? Like, what need does that actually fulfill for her? Okay. It sounds like, I could be wrong because we didn't ask the question. It sounds like she'll be more certain that she can retire in 5 years. Okay. But why does she want to retire in 5 years? Do you know what I mean? So it's like we can pull the thread a little bit longer.
Yes, I'm comfortable in a job where I'm at now.
Okay. Now, comfortable is different for everyone. So when you say comfortable, like what does that actually look like?
Comfortable just means I'm not. So if you'd asked me this question 10 years ago, I would have been looking for, to get promoted. I'm looking to build a team. Yeah. I'm not looking for any of those. Work for me right now is to pay my bills. The coaching that I want to do is where I want to be full-time eventually. So that's what I mean by comfortable. Nobody's hurt me. Nobody's passed me over. If I didn't have that entrepreneurial bug, I could sit here for the next 5 years and just be the status quo, but I don't want that. That's not me.
So, well, this will be a 2-part question. Okay. How you said the entrepreneur bug has been in your mind like forever?
Always.
Well, can I share a perspective?
Yeah, please.
Do you think because you've been comfortable, that's been like part of the problem?
Too much. Too early.
No.
Too early.
We don't have enough leverage. Okay.
Yeah. I'm really good at challenging them, but I don't.
Yeah. You need the leverage first. No, it's good that you're comfortable asking that question. We just need the leverage first.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you feel like you've always had that entrepreneurial bug? And why would you want to like go full time in it? Right. So does that mean you don't currently have like that flexibility right now? In what way? How is that showing up for you? Okay. So like we're looking, or a real easy frame you could do right now. Like let's say I hear that early on. Oh, okay. So we're looking to go from like good to great, right? Real easy frame. Perfect. I love working with people who are looking to go from like good to great because like they know they just can't do what 99% of people do. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh yeah, for sure. But I do have to ask, like for you, because everyone's different. You being comfortable at your job, why is good just not good enough for you? Like, why are you wanting more? What is that going to give you? Leverage. So then when you ask her, like, hey, what's preventing you in the past? Like, I can push back. If she says, no, it's not been being comfortable. If she does push back, it's very unlikely that she would at that point. Now that like she's admitted that, good's not good enough for her. You know what I'm saying? Now I have
Mm,
leverage. I can push back a little bit more.
mm. I get. This is something I've been trying to figure out.
Yeah.
At what point do I feel like, or do I know I have enough leverage? But there are times where I
You
either
have to have
do.
a problem.
That's it.
You have to have a problem. And it's got to
Okay.
hurt. Like that's the thing,
Okay.
right? So it's like
Got
typically
it. Got
I'm
it.
gonna leave that. Like if we look at the structure here, okay. So it's like a I need a problem. Okay. It's like what's coming up for you right now that makes you feel like your job, I guess, just isn't quite enough. You're looking for more. Or you can ask, why is it so important to start your own business now, though? Okay, for her, I want to ask this question because you kind of hinted at it, and she's like, "Oh, I've always had this." So she like she just didn't really, she didn't want to answer this type of question.
Got it.
Okay, so I want to ask
Hmm.
this one. I'll be like, "Okay, what's coming up for you right now that makes you feel like just it's with your job, it's just not good enough. You'd be looking for more.
Mm.
Like, why are you not okay just being comfortable?" Because she's
Ah.
saying like, "Oh, like I want more." Right? Like right now I'm comfortable, I can pay the bills, but like I want this thing. Why do you want this thing?
Mm. And
Why is good
then
not good enough for you? And then from
and
there, now I need to make it hurt. Like, what do
oh,
you
okay.
mean by that?
Mm.
Okay. Can you give me an example? Are there specific times that this shows up more? Or it's like, how is this showing up for you? Right? Like, how is this showing up for you? Like, how long have you noticed this? Like, how long have you been stuck in your job? Okay. Like you can ask like how much money, but like typically like some of the questions like I'll ask is like if they're really like on time, like what is you spending all of your time at work keeping you away from? Okay? Because why do they want time? Why do people want time?
To use it for things that they actually like care about, like
Yeah,
family and all that
right.
stuff.
Family, like especially when you're talking about like a middle-aged woman, like you can assume like she wants to spend time with like family, loved ones, something like that. Like,
Yeah.
what is her work keeping her away from? Okay. For
Mm.
money, let's say like money's the big motivator. It's like, okay, you not making the money you're truly wanting to make. What does that prevent you from doing that you'd
Mm.
like to do? Right. These are real easy questions where you can get a little bit more like tangibles. Because if you get out of her that it's like, hey, I'm not able to spend time with my kids. I can't go on vacations the way that I want. Yeah, it's enough to pay the bills, but for me, that's just not enough. I've always had this entrepreneurial bug. And then if you say, like, hey, why have you been okay being comfortable? Oh, well, it's not. You think she can really give you pushback at that point?
Yeah.
Dude, she's
Okay.
fucking cooked, bro.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Okay,
so
I have a
yeah,
question. It might be it's not crazy. Like it's a little pivot, but the
yeah,
other day when I was doing the solution, I had someone I was like challenging them on like their fear and procrastination, how it's costs them X, Y, and Z. And
yeah.
then she kept saying like, "Well, I'm improving on it. Like I'm already worked on it myself. Like I've overcome it
Yeah.
myself."
Yeah, no, I can definitely appreciate like you've improved on it. Can I be super straightforward without you getting upset at me? Okay. But the reality that we're living in right now is still the reality we're living in.
Mm.
Okay. So I have to ask, like, are you okay admitting that that has been holding us back?
Ah, okay. Okay, I
So it's
got it.
like anytime anybody challenges your frame with something like that, you got to double down.
Yeah.
Because especially when you're pre-handling objections,
Yeah.
okay, if you crack, if you concede your authority out the fucking window,
Yeah.
you always got to double down. Like no matter
Yeah.
what it is, right? It's like it's double down. Like if there's a hill to die on in a conversation, it's that fucking hill.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm seeing right here in terms of like the conversation, and this is what I assumed a bit because at the end she's like just very cavalier, like
Yeah.
just more like, oh, like yeah, to show me like there's a lack of urgency on her end. Like
Mm.
getting tangible, real, actual problems, giving pushback. Because like right here,
you know why? I think if I've been comfortable, maybe I should redefine comfortable. So comfort,
yes, please.
the real comfort to me is my goal for wanting to be an entrepreneur. The first time I
she
ran
hasn't
business,
been doing
I did it
anything.
because I didn't want to think twice if my daughter asked me to go to.
And this is because did you get like how long she's been in her job?
I think she said like 20 years.
Right. So she's talking about like her heyday being an entrepreneur like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And like for her, like that's enough. Like what the fuck are we talking about? If you've always had this lifelong thing, you needed to be an entrepreneur, but you're sitting here and telling me that it's okay, you've been stuck in a job for the past 20 years, like what are we talking about?
Yeah.
And so it's like, but I can really only do that if I have leverage.
Yeah.
So I can maybe, I won't be that straightforward, but I'll be pretty straightforward. And you can always soften it with, hey, can I just be super straightforward with you without you getting upset at me?
Yeah.
Like if you've always had this entrepreneurial bug, why have you been okay for the past 20 years just being comfortable in your job? Right? But I can only do that if I get her to admit being in her job, it's not enough for her. It's preventing her from doing the things that she wants. I have more context on why she's always had this entrepreneurial bug. Why does she want to go full time in the business? I need leverage. So it's like what we're missing right now is like leverage. So it gives her room to disagree.
Yeah.
And tell you whatever bullshit story she has on why 20 years like in a job has been okay.
Yeah.
If she truly has this entrepreneurial bug. Right? So it's like you're not talking to her, you're talking to a representative.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So and it's like for her, like what's the identity we want to tie her to? She has an entrepreneurial bug, but she hasn't been entrepreneurial like Linda. You get what I mean? Because if she was, like she walks different, she has a different level of confidence about her. Like she does things differently, but she's not doing that right now. So it's like you need to make the distinction between the two.
Go to McDonald's. I don't want to think, oh my goodness, can I afford that or not? Right?
Yeah.
Comfortable for me now, ideal state, is I don't have to think. I want to go to Portugal next week. I don't have to think, oh, so do I pay my mortgage or do I go to Portugal? That's ultimate comfort.
So we're really looking to go from like good to great, right? More of that like.
But if you notice, she just admitted that she's not comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, the rationalization.
Well, she said, like, she just admitted, she's like, okay, let me redefine comfort. Comfort is like not having to worry about, do I pay my mortgage or can I go on this trip?
Yeah.
Can you not do that now? Oh, no, I can't. And again, like everyone's a little bit different, but why do you see, I guess, like those lack of options in your head, like as a bad thing? Or why are you not okay with that? Pain. Okay. Okay, so she just told you like what it sounds like what her main driver is in terms of like her human needs. Like what do you think it is? If we're talking about like the 6 human needs.
Just like probably like safety. No.
She wants to do different shit.
Okay.
Right? She wants more options.
Yeah.
Okay. Now there's certainty. She wants to be certain that she can do those different options, but she wants those different options. She wants variety. She wants to be able to just go on a fucking trip. Can she go on a trip right now? From the way she's talking, I don't assume so.
Yeah.
Okay. But I will say, because like we went in this to see, like here, if she was saying like any type of we, there's no we in this so far. It's all been me, I.
Yeah.
Okay. So like now that we're in here, we just need to make sure like we really clarify, like if we're going back into the objection, we really clarify like, oh, are you guys doing it together? I assume she's going to say, no, he's not going to do the coaching business, but we always make decisions together. Very different conversation to, oh yeah, we're both doing a coaching business together.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why I'm like, clarify. Like you can't move forward if they're like, oh yeah, we do the coaching business like together. Cause like you're gonna have to take a different tact.
It's going to be, this is what we're paying for to accelerate our business. We're paying for A, B, C, 3 pillars, blah, blah. And it just has to come from somewhere official. That's it.
Yeah. And what do you think he'll say about this?
He's not gonna have a problem if it comes from somewhere official. He's gonna have a problem if I just show him split it.
Okay, I got it.
So like for the video and the whole 9 yards that came from Toby, he saw official emails. He can go and look, but to just show him a WhatsApp split it thing
Hell yeah.
is going to be problematic.
Okay. So I am curious, is this like something that you're doing with your husband and it's more of like a permission conversation?
No, it's not a permission conversation. We both, so how it works, he's the one who's doing the website. We're both working on this together. My last business, we worked on it together. We trust each other in the decisions we're making.
Yeah.
But we also hold each other accountable. So, like I'm saying to you, think about it. You're doing a business with your wife, and then she comes home
Okay.
and says,
So you guys are doing
and
this
then she
together.
says, and she says, pay $5,000 to this.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. What?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
So you're
You
doing
see
this
how,
business
like,
with your husband.
now she's trying to get you to buy into her story.
You
know what I mean? She's like, think about it. If you're in my shoes, you do the exact same fucking thing I'm doing right now. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I can see where you're coming from, but right now we need buy-in. I guess if you do go to him and he sees everything and he gives you like 2 thumbs up, like, is this something we just move forward with? Yes. Why? Why actually invest in yourself? Okay. Does the investment actually work for you? Like, that investment works. Okay. Fantastic. But what happens again? Because is he, like, I know you said he's supportive, but what happens if you do just go to him? And again, for whatever reason, he's just like not on board with like spending the funds and like you getting the right skills to make the type of money you're looking to be making. Is just like completely dead in the water, or are you still gonna like find a way to start the business? Oh, like, I'll definitely like find a way. Well, why is that? Right? Then we can start to pull the thread. Okay.
Well, and then what if they say like, yeah, like if I don't do this, like I'll figure it on my own no matter what. Like it doesn't have to be this.
Yeah, no, I can appreciate like that's how you feel. I'm curious though, like what makes you so confident? If we haven't done it before.
Success bias.
Yeah. It's like, oh, well, it's like, I've seen people do it. It's like, okay, well, can I make a suggestion? Have you ever heard of the success bias? What it states is we only see people who have figured it out. Because do you know like how many people like start a business in the first 3 years like it fails? 99%. So what happens is when a business goes out, they're no longer around. You can't see them. So only people left standing, like the 1%, right? Those are only people you see because those are the people who figured it out.
Yeah.
So I guess like what would happen though if you don't actually learn the right skills and you try to go off on your own, and it's like, God forbid, like we become one of the 99%. Okay. So it's like, so be real with me, right? Is that a path like you want to go down? But it's like, I need to get buy-in first. Like the thing that's missing right now is buy-in and leverage. So it's like, you're going to be pushing without buying and leverage.
I've been getting a lot of pushback on when I say like, well, why actually do this? Well, I told you. And
remind me though.
And then they like give like a like half-ass answer, like attitude kind of thing.
Give me a second. But why actually do this?
Just double down.
Yeah. Give me like, let's role play real quick. Like why actually do this?
I mean, like I just told you throughout our entire conversation.
But remind me.
Because I want to, have more financial freedom, like I said.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, right? Because like these questions are important. Why actually invest in yourself to start your own business to have more financial freedom? Because like that's the why we have to keep in mind.
So I can actually like, properly provide for my grandkids and kids the way I actually like to.
Yeah, and it's like I can appreciate that. That's a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I can properly provide for my kids and grandkids. But like the thing is, like, let's say somebody's giving me a little bit of pushback. Like, what's happening typically is they don't know why I'm asking the question.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, why are you asking me this? So what do? I get pushback. I'm like, okay, but the real question we have to look at is this. That's the important question.
Okay. I can literally just say
is important.
Yeah. I can just tell them exactly what I'm trying to do to them. Well, not trying to do to them, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you're telling them like, hey, this is an important question because like this question we need to know if we're going to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Like I could probably just say like, because like what I'm trying to
Does
do right
he know
now.
about like you being on this call and whatnot?
Absolutely, he was on Toby's call.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you think he'd like? Would he want you to like? Would he be supportive of doing this?
He wouldn't have, I wouldn't be on here if we're both not
So
doing it.
instead of would
Like-
he be supporting of you doing this, is like, okay, let's say he gives you a thumbs up. Is this something you guys would just go ahead and just do? Because like here's the thing, like, is he supportive of you doing this? Like 9 times out of 10, what are they going to tell you?
Like,
Well,
yes.
yeah, but we have to have the conversation.
Ah.
So that's a fucking circle. Or they're going to say, I don't know, we have to have the conversation. You get what I mean? They're like, well, we got to talk. You know, like
So,
that's the point.
Say that again, because that was the intent of my question, but that.
Yeah, well, let's say like he gives you like the thumbs up. Like, is it something
Okay.
you guys should just go ahead and do?
Okay.
Like, let's say he's on board. Let's say he takes a look, whatever, however you want to phrase it. Like, let's say he takes a look at this. He's on board. Is this something you guys would just move forward with? Yes. Why? And don't allow her to speed you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Like,
I
the issue is right here. We don't have leverage.
Yeah. Got it. And what are, because like this is 52 minutes in, right? So like what are your thoughts on just like saying fuck the other person, like honing in on this?
So you got to make a split judgment. It's like, hey, if I stay on this call, am I likely to get this person across that line? If the answer is yes, you stay on this call. If the answer is no, right? It's like, I don't have like that confidence to get it. Then again, I would just go ahead and book it and then like have a follow-up call.
Okay.
Now, with something like this, like a partner, I'll try to get both of them on a call.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
I'm not having, the only reason he's not on this call with me is that he's at his own job.
Oh, I got it. Okay. That makes sense. So what time would you want me to get you booked in with a call with your husband today so I can actually show him everything as well? Like I can send that email as well.
Sorry, hold on one second. I'm just trying to see.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Sorry.
Say it again.
So would you like me to get you and your husband booked in later tonight so I can actually show him everything as well that I showed you? I can also send that email over.
I don't think it's necessary, but I'm not.
Right? Like there's no need for it, right?
Okay.
So it's like, okay, yeah, you know, that's no issue. I can definitely send over like how everything's structured. But again, like that's going to be like a high level overview. Like I know me and my partner, we have different perspectives on things. And so do you feel like it'd actually be beneficial if I just maybe understood exactly what was important to him and like run him through like those aspects like of the program as well, just so he can be fully confident in this? Right? That is beneficial to them. What you just said is like, hey, do you want me to like go over what I'm going to send you to on an email, like on a call?
Oh, I see.
I'm like, why would she do that? Right? You know, like it doesn't mean anything.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. And do we just like book in another call from this?
So, no, but like we've been staying in touch. Like she's been responding to my messages and whatnot. Like she seems like she's gonna do this. It was just there's a couple like Steve and Michelle. Like Steve did a deposit. Michelle, she's gonna come in the 11th, but I think it was Samuel and Raj where just like nothing is happening from their end. And I can pull up the timestamp on it.
Let's listen to good old Raj.
That's 56 minutes.
56 minutes.
56:30, yeah. I was in a horrible state. Like I was just like, or not horrible, but like it wasn't the most ideal and my mind was a little scattered.
Don't be a bitch. Rule number 1 of sales, don't be a bitch.
Yes.
Right state? What are you talking about? Just fucking
Yeah, you're right.
Take some coffee and just fucking hop on your calls, bro.
Yeah.
Like don't overthink it like, oh, I wasn't in the right state. It's like it's fine.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
It's like not to say like you shouldn't take care of yourself. Like you definitely should take care of yourself. But don't become like superstitious that, oh, if I'm not in the right state and I don't do my pre-call checklist, I can't have a productive call. Like, dude, like how fucking fragile are you? You know what I mean? Like you do it regardless.
I got it.
A little mental shift.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go. Like, I would say, just like generally speaking, you can be a little bit more straightforward with men with partner objections than you can like women with partner objections. At least I've noticed I can be, right? But it's
Okay.
like you still treat them the same. Just typically with men, I'll be a little bit more straightforward because you can like little bro them a little bit,
Yeah.
right? You can't typically that tactic doesn't work on women as well, right?
Yeah.
They don't have shame about asking their partner.
Yeah.
Men have shame, right?
Yeah.
Way they use it, it's so just inauthentic and just not the way people talk.
Oh, you should probably skip through this.
It's just like what
Skip through this for sure. 56:30.
What were you talking about?
The way people use LinkedIn and like the picture was just like
he's talking shit.
yeah, basically.
Hell yeah, bro. What? But why does this call like? Why are we asking for?
It was
price?
it was my last one of the day.
Okay, like fair enough, but it's
Yeah.
like it. Like the reason why you don't want calls to go super long is because they're less likely to close. Number one, number two, like you have other calls, right? So
Yeah,
it's like
okay.
number one is still like if I want to shorten it to get a yes, to get a sale, because the longer this call goes on, like the likelihood that he's gonna say yes like decreases.
Yeah.
The more likely I'm gonna get like think about objections because we just talked about so much shit in 25 minutes versus 56 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got it. Yeah.
Exercising choice.
Yeah.
And so that's where my head is right now. That's where my head is.
So is this something you want to do?
Yeah, we need to do this. We need
Cool.
to focus on building strategies that convert revenue from offers, from credible offers.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So the investment for it is going to be 4,000 USD. Pretty basic.
Now, in terms of like getting a little bit more buy-in on value, okay, because he's like, yes, we need to focus on like some vague as shit outcome. He didn't say yes, I like the program's amazing.
Okay.
That's a little bit different. So I'm always tying down value of like, hey, so do you feel like with what we covered in terms of like the program and everything structured, we can get you from current state to desired state? Because like, what's the desired state this guy wants to do?
Just like being a business owner, making what, like 20,000 per month.
Okay, so do you feel like with what we laid out, like the structure and like how we actually get your business up and going, we can take you from like, you know, right now working at a job to being a 20,000 per month business owner? Why do you feel like we could? Okay. Now, sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes people are like, oh, well, I don't know unless I try, right? Well, we don't know anything unless we actually do it, right? But like, just from what we've seen, like on paper, do you feel like it could do that? Yes, why? Right? Sometimes you'll get a smart ass that'll say something like that.
Yeah.
Right? It's rare, but they'll say it. So just letting you know, you just sideswipe it and you still get the buy-in.
Yeah.
Okay. So like that's a much stronger value anchor than what you did. So I just want to make sure they're really bought into what you're like, what the program is.
Right. We can just take care of that whatever way we need to. And then you'll schedule your call with Mark. You'll get into the curriculum and we'll actually create a game plan for you.
Okay. And the way that what's the breakdown?
So you can outcome. Always tie it into the outcome.
Of like the investment, right? Like, is it all
so,
up front or is it?
Yeah. So the first thing I'll ask is, are you open to having an open and honest conversation about finances?
Sure. Yeah.
Just as
you want to know like credit score and stuff like that. And
well,
all
so
that, right?
the first.
Okay. Did he actually give you an objection?
No.
Right. He's just asking a question. Yeah. It's just going to depend on what works best for you. Any particular reason why you ask? Tell me the objection. Because here's the thing. If he says, oh, that's just a lot of money. Yeah, I have it, but it's like, I don't know. It's just a lot. Versus, well, I just don't have all of that right now. Two different conversations. Right? Slow down. Why are you asking me this question? So we always do it like you just want to diffuse. Oh, yeah, we have a couple different ways. It's going to depend on what works best for you. Any particular reason why you ask? Oh, yeah. I just don't have all of it right now. Okay, not an issue. We can definitely figure that out. Because if you put money aside for a second, though, like, is this something you want to do? Yes, why? Why actually invest in yourself so you could get outcome? Okay. Then from there, typically I'm going to go through a reframe, or you can just go through like logistical. Okay. It's like, okay, so if we're able to like break it into like more smaller chunks, like would something like that help you? It's like, okay. And it's going to depend a bit more on your situation. Are you open to have like an honest, honest conversation like about your finances, see what we can make work? And then I go into it.
Got
Now,
it.
why do I want to do that? Because like, here's the thing. I don't know what he's actually objecting to right now.
Yeah.
It could be fear. It could be logistical. It could just be like, oh, I just want to know what you guys had. It's like, oh, okay. Well, it's like, is that like, could you do the full amount? Yeah, I can do the full amount. All right. You want to do that? Yeah. All right, cool. Right? Like you just fucking shortcutted all this bullshit about like, hey, do you want to have an open, honest conversation?
Yeah.
You get what I mean? It's like, why is he asking that? So just don't assume and go into like, oh, like,
Yeah.
all this.
I got
Just
it.
like, okay, oh, any particular reason why you ask? If you say I don't have it, or it's a lot of money, or he gives you some type of money objection, ask him money aside. Would you do this? Yes. Why? And the reason why you also want to go down that route too is because if you have the leverage, then he's going to be in a more resourceful state of mind when you go through finances.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. So it's like the issue is right now, like I'm going into this a bit blind. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on.
First thing I want to ask, this will determine everything basically. How much credit do you have available?
Right now?
Yeah.
At least that.
Okay, so we'll do split it. What split it will do, it splits it across 12 months, 0% interest. And yeah, so it'll be like 300 something a month.
Okay.
No, that's the best option. No interest, it'll be the cheapest per month as well.
All right. And then in terms of,
Okay. So how can we do that better? It's not like terrible, but it's
Yeah.
like, okay, so it's like I have at least that. It's like, okay, cool, man. Can I share with you what like our successful clients will do if like they're in a similar situation? So like what we do is we have like a third party funding option. It's called Split It. What that allows you to do is split that over like 12 months, like interest free. So that way, again, you don't have to worry about like what you're putting down. And then with the extra added income you're going to make from the business, you're just going to pay that off early. Do you think something like that would help you? Right? So what am I putting into his mind? Hey, successful people do this. Zero interest, break down smaller chunks, but you're also going to be making more money and you're going to pay this off early. Right? Would that help you? You're helping him. Yeah, that would help me. Okay, then the next steps are pretty simple. We just go ahead and, it's a quick form you just got to fill out, and then we get rocking and roll with everything, and we can get you with that onboarding so that way we can actually start, that first step to making your first sale in your own business. Would that work? Ask for the sale. Oh, objection. Now, like, let's go for it.
I got it. That makes a lot of sense.
So it's like the problem is like right now that I'm seeing in the objection handling is we're just kind of breaking, like we're just immediately going to split it, which is like, it's fine. Because do you get paid the same regardless?
Oh yeah, I love Split It. It's the best.
So if you're getting paid the same, like regardless, and it's like you can go down this route. I would always just say like money aside, would you do this? Yes. Why? Why actually invest in yourself? And then go down that route. I would just position it a little bit different.
Yeah.
To make them more likely to just go ahead and take that on.
Yeah. Okay. Because the state of mind they go into is Split It. Once you do that is entirely different from just like.
Yeah. And then also when you position it, it's like, hey, this is what our successful clients do. And then also what they do is they pay it off early because they're successful and they make money. And you're going to be like them, right? This is what everyone's doing. Do you want to do what everyone else is doing? Fantastic. Let's fucking do it. Right? So you're using like the weight of the crowd. Make sense?
Yeah. Got it.
Okay, cool. I have like the exact wording in the like the funding, like what to do when it's logistical money.
Okay, cool.
Right? It's word for it. Okay.
All right.
Just gotta use it, bro.
the time frame. What's the time frame? Like we do everything. Is it 90 days? Is it like what's the course time frame?
Yeah, so you'll get lifetime access to it, but the time frame of it is 2 months.
2 months. Okay. And then
what's lifetime access and what's the 2 months?
So like the learning and implementing, there's like a checklist and guarantee behind it, and that's 2 months, but you get lifetime access to the program and the coaching and the Q&A calls and whatnot.
So you need to word that like a little bit more, because like I was confused by what you meant by that, right? And it's like I sell programs like all day.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? It's like, okay,
Yeah.
so you have lifetime access to the curriculum, so that way if you need to go back and like rewatch some things. But in terms of like you going through like the checklist and actually getting like your first sale, typically it's gonna take 2 months to do that. Does that make sense? You see how it's like much more clear?
Yeah.
Like lifetime access, but like the course 2 months. I'm like, what? So we just got to be a little bit more clear on like what's the delineation. Okay. And it's like, hey, to get your first sale, it's going to be this or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then we could use this across platforms.
Oh,
Like, we
yeah.
could use the strategies across other socials for sure.
Yeah. I'll say, in my personal opinion, I think Twitter or X, is this. No, YouTube. YouTube's algorithm is ridiculously good, but like creating a video takes a good amount of time, like a good quality video. It's very good. I'd say
Doesn't take that much time.
after YouTube,
Yeah.
Instagram or Twitter. Twitter, because the people that are on there are reading, and
Okay.
people.
So here is the trap we're falling into.
Yeah.
We're talking about what do we do after we get your LinkedIn successful? Like, why are we spending time talking about that?
That's a great question. It's just like this conversation was like I wasn't like really.
What's happening is he's distance. Like you're allowing him to distance himself from like the decision, right? Let's say like we hopped on a call, right? And you're like, hey man, I really want to make 30,000 per month. And then like at the end, you're like, okay, well, how do you do taxes when I'm making like 30,000 per month in commission? And then I start talking to you about tax strategy, like that, like bro, like we can definitely cross that road when it gets there. Like there's different things we can do, and like I'll definitely help you with that. But it's like the first thing we need to focus on is like getting you to 30,000 per month, like learning the skills. So it's like for this, like, oh yeah. Like most of our clients say they do use it on other platforms. But again, like that's for further down the line, like once we get LinkedIn like up and successful.
Yeah. You could probably skip through a little bit then, because it is a bit of that.
Even more.
Sorry?
Like we're muddying the water even more.
Yeah. No.
Of like, oh, well, it's like YouTube strategy. Well, how can I make this work with YouTube? Oh, this, and this. Oh, yeah, I really need to think about all the things we had talked about today.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, you need to narrow his decision and like, let's just focus on this. Because like that's the issue right now.
Yeah.
Headshot lens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said Sony ZV-10?
ZV-E10. It's not the greatest camera. I would say, excuse me, the like A7 is better.
Bro, like what are we talking
but
about?
That's a lot more money, right?
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Well, what I do need to do is my partner in crime has to be brought in on the decision.
Oh,
and I need
really?
to talk. Yeah. I got. We live together. We share stuff.
Oh, I thought you said she didn't need to be here.
Well, I didn't think she needed to be here. She wouldn't have been here anyway because she's.
Okay, but do you see how like that right there like causes him to be defensive?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like right now I just need to again like clarify, get buy-in, address the objection.
Okay. So
not the condescending to like, oh, I thought you said you didn't need to be here. Right? Like all
So
he's
just-
gonna do, because he just told you an objection, there's no scenario where he's like, oh yeah, you're right, let me go ahead and pay.
yeah.
Every single scenario, he's gonna double down on what he just said.
That's a really
Right?
good point.
Like there's no like scenario where he's gonna be like, you got me. All right, here's my car. Like, no, dude.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Right,
Okay.
so it's like, slow
so just
down.
don't even.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like there's no need to like like those like a little bit like condescending questions, because it's just gonna cause them to defend themselves. So it's just like slowing down and actually addressing the point.
Okay.
Okay. So let's follow this.
Got some work stuff, but yeah, I'm not scared of the 4K. I just need to tell her what's going on.
Well, we
literally almost bought a scooter this weekend.
Yeah.
But
well, can I
I'll spit money.
When I talked to, who did I talk
Sorry?
to the first time?
He's like, I almost spent money. I'm not scared of spending money. I almost did it once. Bro, what the fuck are we talking about right now?
Yeah.
And I only point that out because it's like, do not buy into his story.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
Like we can't buy, oh yeah, the money's not an issue, blah 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 blah. But I need to ask my wife for permission if I can spend the money.
So this is a question that will.
Mhm.
When is there ever a time to buy into a prospect story?
Very, very rarely.
Okay, so just is okay.
I just got diagnosed with cancer. That's the
Uh
last time I bought into somebody's story. I'm like, fair enough. And this is after she already bought.
oh,
So she
okay.
just didn't fulfill on the payment plans.
Oh, okay.
Right. That's actually that call. It was an upsell call that I have that's in the portal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really unfortunate. I haven't talked to her since. Hope she's okay. But it's like that's the level of like bro, like what is he talking about?
Okay. I
Like, yeah,
got
there
it.
are gonna be some times, like I'm not saying like, hey, like don't be a human being. And if they're like, hey, my whole family just died in a car crash, like I just need a minute, you're like, all right, fair enough, bro. Um, but like outside of something like that, where it's like, oh well, I just need to talk to her. We almost bought a scooter. Like, what? Like it's not real.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Okay. So it's like you can't buy into it.
Yeah.
Because it's like why like, okay, if we're just sitting, why does he need to talk to his wife?
Literally,
Like
like,
the real reason. Why
it's
does he
not
need to
even
talk
his
to his wife?
wife. It's his girlfriend.
Why does he need to talk to his girlfriend?
Money.
Okay. Because he doesn't make enough money, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he doesn't make enough money. Why is he here on the call?
Because he needs help making more money.
Right. It's like, so the exact reason, like you're showing up to the call, is the exact reason why you can't move forward. Like
Mm.
that's where we need to get to. Okay. So like,
And
let's
that's
say if
something
this
I can
comes
just say to
up,
them.
uh, depending on the conversation you've had,
Okay.
if you've been straightforward and you've got good buy-in, you have the rapport, like yeah, you can probably get away with saying something like that. I would say something like that is a little bit like high risk, high reward. But that's what's like going through my head. So let's say at this point, I need to flush it. So say, okay, like what's that conversation like mostly going to be about? Like what is he going to tell you?
Money.
Money. Okay. So let's role play real quick. Okay.
Cool.
You're like, oh yeah, I just need to talk to my partner in crime.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have to talk to her.
Okay.
That's what we always do. So,
Yeah. No issues, man. Just so I can send you guys over the most relevant information, I guess like what's that conversation mostly going to be about?
yeah, really just gonna be about the money.
Okay, so figuring out the money, no issues, man. I guess if you just put like the money aside for a second, because we can definitely figure that out. Is this something you just want to go ahead and do?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, this is what I
Yeah,
need to do.
but like, why would you do it though?
Just all the structure and
Yeah,
whatnot. Like, it's exactly what I
yeah,
need.
but I guess like take the program out of it. Like, why actually invest in yourself to really step into that like role of being an actual entrepreneur and business owner?
To just actually have more of that financial freedom, like that
Okay,
legacy, like all that.
okay, financial freedom, like legacy, and legacy for who? Just so I have a better understanding.
Yeah, for my kids, grandkids.
Yeah, dude, I love it, man. Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
And can I be a little bit straightforward without you getting upset at me?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. Do you feel like Warren Buffett, like he has to go to his wife to ask whether or not he can invest in himself and invest into his business?
Yeah, yep. No, yeah.
Why not?
Because it's Warren Buffett.
Yeah, he already has like the financial freedom. He has a legacy. Like, would you agree?
Yeah, yeah, but I don't.
So right. So the real problem is like we don't have that right now because we don't have a business. And now the symptom of that is like what's that causing is like now we have to go to our girl to really ask if we can actually spend money to provide her with financial freedom. Like, is that right?
Yeah, yeah, I mean that's right. Like
But the question I have to ask, man, is Do you want to change that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, but how are we ever going to change that if we don't start acting like the person who has financial freedom, who's making the type of money we're looking to be making? Like, how are we going to be able to do that?
Hmm. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be able to.
Well, why
Yeah.
not?
Well, yeah, if, like I don't really have everything in
Yeah.
place and need help for that, so
Yeah. So, do you want to stay in that same cycle of not having the financial freedom and like asking for permission to get it?
no, no. I mean
Okay,
the like
but
she's
why,
in
why right now are we choosing that then?
I mean I like she is like a
Mhm.
little bit in on this, like she wants to like
Well,
help
it's
out
like,
as well.
but again, like I can appreciate like she wants to help out, but why right now are we choosing to stay in the same cycle that we have been of not having the financial freedom and asking to see if we can do it?
Uh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
If you really thought about it, man, because like again, I'm on your team and I want to see you win, but it's like this is a question we have to answer.
I mean, guess a little bit of like nerves, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and dude, I can appreciate that, right? Because like I've been in your seat before, like I get it. So there's no judgment on my end. Because like when it comes to like the nerves, a little bit like of the fear, like taking that leap, it's like a deer crossing the road, right? And there is a car that's coming, has its lights on, and it's like our current situation, not having our financial freedom, and we can either get lost in the headlights and allow it to hit us because like we had that fear, we had that nerves, or we can use those nerves to get out of the way. Which one would you rather do?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get out of the way.
Why do you want to get out of the way, man?
Yeah, I mean, if I don't, I'll get hit by that car.
Yeah, but like, what happens if we do get hit by the car? Because like we've been in the headlights for the past 3 years. Like, what happens if this continues?
Yeah, I continue to feel like I could be doing more.
Yeah, but lots of people feel like they can do more, man. What would be the day to day impact in your life if we always knew we can do more, but we continue to not?
Yeah, I mean, not being able to,
Hmm.
travel the way I want and just like do
Yeah.
all the nice things. Yeah.
Okay. Are you willing to like allow that to continue?
No, no.
Okay. Because like we can figure out the money, man. Money's easy at the end of the day. Like what's hard is you just committing to change, committing to becoming that person who can make that type of money, regardless if anyone else is on board. So are you actually committed to becoming that person?
Yeah, yeah, I am.
Okay. So like if you're committed, man, like again, I want to see you win. Don't tell me what you can't do. Let's talk about what we can do. All right. The bills expenses side, like what are you actually working with? And let's see if we can create a game plan.
Wow, that's so much, but yeah,
It's like there's nowhere to go, bro.
yeah,
And then it's like I tie them down like, okay, they can do the money, right?
yeah,
Now, let's say, for example, that then they're like, oh, yeah, I can do it. It's just like, I don't know, man. I just really need to talk to her. Then we're just going to go down here. Okay. I guess, and man, we can definitely have a chat about that. Like,
yeah,
what happens though if you go to her and just for whatever reason she's just not on board with you spending the funds?
yeah,
Right? Like, is this like an FYI conversation or asking for permission? Or typically what I'll say is like, hey, is it just completely dead in the water or will you still do it?
yeah.
Right? If they say
Uh,
they'll still do it, I'll ask for the call, like sale again. If they say it's like, oh, like it's dead in the water, I don't know, like they're iffy, I'll go,
yeah,
okay, well, can I make a suggestion? Like ultimately, like whose responsibility is it though for you to get this business up and going and actually you give yourself financial freedom, not only for yourself, but for your family? Who's
yeah,
responsible for that? Okay. It reminds me of the phrase like heavy's head that wears a crown. Have you ever heard of it? So the whole thing.
yeah. It's funny. So I went down this a little bit, and he said he was still gonna do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, so let's do it. And it's funny because my middle name's Raj, and Raj means king. So I was like, "Are you the king or what?" And like, then why are you taking the crown off?
Yeah.
But like,
Let's
it just didn't work. I don't. I was like,
Well, it's like you need to get. Well, first of all, you need like okay that he logistically can do it. Why he would do it,
yeah,
right? We need all of that first.
yeah. That's why it didn't work. Yeah,
Okay. So, and it's like for me, typically, I want to get them to admit that the real problem is they don't have the business up and going. And the symptom of it is because they're not making the money they need to be making. And that is causing them to have to ask their girl.
yeah,
That's the reason. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll be a little bit more straightforward, especially if I had a good discovery where
yeah,
it's like I push back a little bit, like with men, right? That's what I'm talking about. I'll be a bit more straightforward. Like with women, that's a little bit harder to pull off, just generally speaking,
yeah, yeah,
right? And maybe
yeah,
because I don't know any like high powered for Warren Buffett, right? Maybe
yeah,
I should do a bit of research. It'll work a little better.
yeah.
Do you think? Do
What?
you think Oprah? Do you think Oprah talks to
Yeah,
segment about?
yeah,
Maybe that's the route I would go. Be like,
yeah.
fuck no, she doesn't.
Oprah, Mel Robbins, is that one?
Yeah. Well, I don't know much about her. Like I
Yeah,
know like Oprah's a billionaire and like Stedman, he's just like chilling, bro.
yeah,
You know, she makes all. So maybe use Oprah. You think Oprah has to ask her
yeah,
husband about like can she invest in herself into the business? No, why not? Because she's got that. I
yeah,
think that would actually really work. I've just never actually done it before.
yeah. Is
Um,
Oprah? Is she actually like straight? Just want to
yeah,
make sure. Okay, cool. I had no idea.
I'm like 90% short. Like I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I, I, like she has a long term partner. I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Okay,
probably. Yeah,
she has weird, friendships that cause him to question her ethics. But other than
Mm.
that, like she seems like a pretty stand up
yeah,
person.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. We
we
know
don't got to
what
talk about.
those.
We don't got to talk about that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
okay, cool.
Um, who set me up on this call?
I don't know. Can I ask a
Sean.
question?
Yeah, I think it was Sean. Unless it was something that I read on one of the things. But
Yeah.
I was thinking that the cost was going to be really around like in the 2 range, not really the 4 range. I thought the 4
So
was
what
at
is
the
he
Yeah.
upper
objecting
end of
to?
it.
Yeah. I mean,
Sorry,
we'll you split it, right? So it's a couple hundred a month. Um,
So what is he objecting to?
it's just money. Yeah,
Yeah, you see, it's like, oh, I thought it was gonna be two. You get what I mean? Like, we need to flush it out. If he would
yeah.
have told you that 30 minutes earlier, then we're having a totally different conversation. But like
Ah,
right there, how did you address it? Well, we just use split it, man. It's a couple $100 a month. Like you just move on from it. It's like that
yeah.
actually doesn't actually address the objection.
Yeah. So this is I've gotten that twice where it's like, oh, it's more than I thought. And in my head there's a route to take, but like because I didn't like I was like
Yeah.
a little flustered, so I want to see how you would do it.
Well, it's like, okay, if you say that to me, it's like, hey man, like, does that really matter though? If it's more than what you thought, if it still gets you to 30,000 per month, like, does that
Mm,
matter? No. Well, why doesn't it? Oh, because it's still worth the investment. It's like, okay, so if you just took money aside, because again, we can figure that part out. Like, is this something you'd go ahead and do? Yes. Why? Anytime anybody says, oh, that's more than what I thought, well, it's like, does that actually matter?
mm,
Okay. So it's like, it'll give you a little bit of leverage ultimately.
mm.
I get them
I
to
got it.
admit, like, hey, you're quibbling over 2K, but it's like if you're making 30K, you want it. And that always is going to come down to like when I'm in the like money objection. That's why I'm always going down to like, hey, what's the problem and what's the symptom? Like, well, what do you mean? Well, if you're making 30,000 per month, like in your business, would you be sitting here talking to me about like, oh, I don't know, to spend 4K because I thought it was 2K? Like, would we be quibbling over like $2,000 if you're making that type of money? It's like, no, of course not, man. So the real problem is like you're not making the money we need to be making. So now $2,000 is a lot to quibble over. Like, would you agree? Okay. So I have to ask, like, do you want to change that? Or you can go, okay, so what's riskier? Right? I'll either go like, hey, do you want to change that? Or like, what's riskier?
Got it.
Right? Just a real easy way to just nip that. Because what it is, it's bullshit. Just nip that bullshit in the butt. But the
Mm,
problem is, we should have gotten that like way over here when you first told him the price. So now we just spent 20 minutes talking about nonsense.
yeah.
So biggest takeaway from what I'm hearing is just like slow down, channel the concern.
Yeah.
Like what's coming up for you?
Yeah.
Any particular reason why you ask? That's what's really going to flush it out. Because this really isn't a partner objection. This is a money objection, which most partner objections are. But
Yeah.
it's like this is very clearly like kind of a bit of like a value money objection.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
So it's like and both of these, it seemed like they're just using a partner as an out.
Yeah.
Right? It's a third party that's not there. Okay.
Yeah.
Like that's what's coming up right now.
Can I ask a question though?
Yeah.
Like, well, what is that? Is that conversation just going to be about the money?
Some of it's about the money, but some of it's about what we are planning to do
Okay.
altogether.
Is
She
she, like-
knows a little bit about this, but she doesn't know
Is she
everything.
in on this?
She's going to be in on this.
Oh,
She's
okay.
going to
You
be
should
in
have
on
told
this.
me that. We could have just rescheduled and then had a conversation.
Well, yeah. I
Don't buy
don't.
into it, bro.
She's pretty tech savvy.
Okay.
She builds websites. She does a lot of like connecting,
What is this?
applications to different websites and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, whatever. So
Yeah.
she's a very good student of that kind of stuff.
Well,
I didn't know whether or not she
What
needed
is
to
the
be.
body language of him rubbing his hand on his head? Just nerves?
Well, it's just like he's like thinking.
Okay.
He's like giving like and again, has he been like that the entire call, or is this a
Mm.
shift now?
It was definitely a shift here.
Okay, because it could mean like deception, like he's kind of lying right now
Yeah.
of like why he doesn't want to move forward when the real thing is the money.
Yeah.
Okay, it's hard to tell. That's an indicator of it. He keeps covering his mouth, but if he's been like that the entire time, again, it could be just like that's how he talks. But if there's
Yeah.
a shift now that he's covering his mouth, then it could be an indicator of like a bit of nervous deception,
Yeah.
typically.
Here.
Yeah.
But
Well, like, put money aside for a second. Like that. What I care about, like, is this something you actually want to do?
100%. This is something
Well, why is
not that we want to do. I think this is not. I know this is something that we need to do.
And
We
why
need
is,
to do this.
why is that?
Independence, income independence, and then also being able to grow a business by consultative expertise and sharing data.
Yeah.
You know, growing. Like I've been an educator. Like I don't even know if it's on my resume or not, but I was an adjunct at Indiana Wesleyan University for 7 years.
Okay.
I've also authored content and fitness manuals. I was a part of a lot of different education initiatives in terms of building curriculum, syllabus development. I'm a Myers-Briggs type indicator practitioner as well.
Okay.
So I'm a trainer, one fitness platform,
Okay.
a master trainer
Well-
on
Cut him off, bro. Like he's just sitting here like justifying. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, man, and we can definitely dive into like all the expertise and like how we can make that work.
Yeah.
Like I'm curious, man. Can I share a perspective on that?
Mm.
Right? It's like him going into like this long diatribe, like it doesn't help you.
Yeah.
another platform.
So, I guess like if you know this is 100% something you know you need to do, then what happens if she says no?
Then we fight.
So you're still going to do it anyway.
I don't think she's going to have a problem with what we're trying to.
He didn't say he'd still do it anyway.
Mm.
So we'd fight. So you do it anyways. I don't think she's gonna have a problem. Like he's not actually answering the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
do.
Right.
I think she's just going to want to understand it, of course. You know.
Right. But like, what happens if she says no? Are you still going to do it?
Am I still going to do it if she says no? Yes.
So it's just an
Yes.
FYI conversation.
Yes.
Why? Why would you still do it, man? Always. If they take a big step in your direction like that, ask them why.
Fuck. Oh my god. When he said that, I was like, oh, sale done. Easy.
Fucking thought. But it's good. Like you're getting there,
Yeah.
right? It's like we're getting there. It's like, well, why would you still do it?
Because she's not going to say no. She understands where I am.
Yeah.
And she understands, like, we're trying to build a couple of different businesses right now.
Yeah.
You know, and when I say trying to, we've got the underpinnings of it. We've actually sold a couple of services, et cetera, et cetera. But those are services where they tend to be more B2C.
Yeah.
Even though B2C centric, even though we're dealing with companies, you have to go there. Either I have to go there or I have to hire an inspector to go there.
Right.
Right. And
Okay.
so that just takes time. You know, by the
Right.
time we do report generation and all these things. So I still want that machine to run, and we're building that machine, but I don't want to be married to that machine. I
Yeah.
want to be focused.
I'll start doing that on the call. I'm like, yeah. I'm telling him like wrap it up.
Okay. Now, I'd like to ask. I think I know the answer, but I still rather ask him deviating and going on to something that's not really relevant. What is the deeper meaning behind that?
It's separating himself from actually having to make a decision.
Yeah, and that's
Right.
typically just
Like he
the
keeps on
discomfort from
deviating.
taking it.
Yeah, so it's like you just got to keep bringing him back to the point. Yeah, man, we could definitely talk about like the other businesses
Yeah.
and how we can make them tie in. But when it comes to this, man, like if you know she's not going to say no, but even if she did, like you're going to do this regardless. What's stopping us from just going ahead and pulling the trigger, man?
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
yeah. And I do want to ask, like, someone said to me this other day, I think I handled it properly, but like they were like, I feel too much pressure to go ahead and make this decision right now. Why can't you just give me time?
Yeah. So it's like I'd be curious of what led up to that point.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you sometimes from some of the calls I see, right, you do just fucking just like they say something and you're just like, but you said this.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, right? Like that's gonna cause resistance. But let's say like, hey, you did everything right, and like that comes up. It's
Yeah.
like, well, hey, man, like, what if it wasn't what you thought it was, right? Because like this is something that like
Mm.
I'll hear from like time to time, and oftentimes like it's not like, hey, pressure from anyone else that like you need to do this, but it's more like internal tension that we know we need to make a change because you know you need to make a change, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, like, what would cause you to want to put time in between that?
Got it.
Right. So it's like you're reframing it from like, hey, it's external to internal. Like I'm changing the meaning of what he just said from it's external pressure to it's internal pressure. And then I'm
Mm.
flushing it out to then something like I can handle of like, okay, like I can
Okay.
appreciate like refilling something like internal and it's like there's something holding you back. Now it's fear. Right.
Mm.
Because like I don't want to say like it's scary, but it's kind of scary in a way, right? Oh yeah, right. Every single time they'll just buy right into it, and then you just that's the bridge into fear.
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
Okay.
Focused on where high level expertise can generate high
Right.
level dollars.
Okay.
That's where I want
So
to be focused.
if you're gonna do it anyway, let's get you onboarded. You can just let her know. Like she'll feed off your conviction, right?
She will, but I won't sign until she knows.
What? You
That's
want to call her?
well, right now I know she's still in her meeting until 3. So,
Yeah, that's a high
um,
risk, high
Well,
reward.
yeah,
then-
she's in her meeting until 3.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're still gonna do it anyway, and the reason I'm saying this in the first place is like you want to do this. You know you need to do it. It's not the case where you're like in the middle. And
Yeah,
I'll
I
be-
need to do it. There's no question about it. There's
Yeah.
like I
Yeah,
have
but
to do
why do you have
something.
to do it, man?
So if my job
Yeah.
right now is to make sure you are making the best
Right. So it's like I would say take a little bit of a step back, get him to do a little bit more of the heavy lifting. So it's like the issue is right now, like you're forward, and it's good to go forward at times, but you need to get him to take steps.
Mm.
Especially if he's saying the right things. Oh yeah, I definitely know I need to do it. Why is it a need for you, man?
I see. Okay.
Right?
Ah.
Right? And like that causes him to take another little step or entrench him in like
Uh,
the step he just took.
illusion of control.
Yeah, it's like, hey man, like why do you need to do this? Like I'll push him back a little bit. Like, why do you need to do this? Because you could not. Oh well, no, I know I need to do it because of like this, and this, and it's just like okay, and then like ultimately, man, like I do have to ask, like, whose responsibility is it to actually get this business up and going so you can have financial freedom for yourself, your kids, your grandkids, and just everyone that you're responsible for? Well, I mean, it's my responsibility, right? And have you ever heard the phrase like "heavy is the head that wears the crown"? Right, it's an old Shakespeare quote, right? It's like it's not because it's heavy because of gold jewels. It's heavy because of burden of responsibility. Like I know as a leader in my family, right? Like my business, like I have to make those tough decisions for the people I'm responsible for. So for you, man, given that you're the one responsible, like it's all gonna land on you. Like, is it fair, like to your girl, to take off that crown and put it on her head?
Hmm.
Well, no, it's not. Or he might try to give you a little bit of pushback. Well, that's not what I'm doing. Hey, man, and I get it, but I'm saying like, would that be fair if you did do that? No, it wouldn't. Why wouldn't it be?
Hmm.
Okay, so you kind of soften it. You make it a hypothetical to still get the buy-in, and then from there you want to then like a bridge into right. Why would it? You need to get them to admit that it's not fair, and then you bridge into Like, hey, and they'll feed off your conviction. So I'm not saying don't have that conversation. We just have to decide what conversation to have. So now I'm like, hey, it's not having the conversation or having the conversation. That's a false dialectic. That's a false, like, that's not real. That's not a real choice we're making right now. What we're deciding on is what conversation are we going to have? Because you're going to have the conversation regardless. What conversation are you going to have, right? So you go to them with all these problems and now you have a big bill to pay, or you go to them showing them how you've already solved the problem and you lead them to that decision. Which one would you rather do? Why? Okay. And then if you go to her and she's like, no, you're going to make way too much money, buy a Ferrari and leave me for a 21-year-old. Like if she tells you that, like, dude, we'll give you your money back. Money isn't the important part. It's the commitment to change. So are you committed to change? Okay. So if you're committed to change, okay, so what do we actually have to do so we can get that business up and going and we can actually get started? Right?
Yeah. And what happens if someone says, "Well, I'll find a different company to work with."
When in this?
In like the like what happens if you don't, or not, maybe not in this specifically, but like what happens if you don't actually go ahead and like do this, because you don't have to. And then they're like, "Oh, well, I'll just find a different company," like blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's like, and I can appreciate it. And I'm not questioning like your willingness. I'm saying like, what happens if we don't change? So it's not like, hey, what happens if you don't do the program? It's what happens if you don't do the outcome.
I see.
I'm never consequencing the program. Like honestly, the program's fucking irrelevant. I'm consequencing them becoming the person they need to be and them like getting all their desires. Those are the only things I'm talking about. Like once I get the buy-in on the program, I am done talking about the program. I never bring it up again.
Okay.
It's irrelevant. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're already bought in. The value's tied off.
Yeah.
And it's like either money or time. Okay. For this one, it is money. Right? Just straight up. Okay. And it seems like decision-making process around money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Decision, and getting you out of your own way.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Let's do it now, because I've talked to too many people that I used to believe people when they said that. The amount 99% of the time it's not true, right? And I don't want you to get in your own way.
Yeah, and I used to be in your shoes before. Like,
so
I was actually, I was an education consultant for a tech school, and we changed our sales process to more of an interview-based process. We call it managing admissions for profits is what we call it, MAPS. Yeah. And we basically, it was a qualification process. And to your point, if I didn't get folks to at least sign an application, credit application while they were there, then the percentages of people that did turn around and bring it back, we had pretty high numbers, but there was definitely a delta. I would say we probably converted about 30%.
Yeah, so you get it.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah.
I just
like
there's no question I need to talk to her first. I wouldn't even. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. Right. So it's like, why do you feel like it's lower, man? And if somebody was sitting across from you and they said like they needed to talk to their partner first, even though they'd do it regardless without her, and you know that they know that she would never say no, what would you tell him?
That's what I should have done. Yeah.
Right? Why would you tell him that?
Yeah.
Right. So it's like right now, it's like we're not actually addressing the belief.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Like we keep on going in circles and
just that's
like
what it felt like.
Basically just stating that like, oh, you shouldn't believe that. It's like, oh no, yeah, you shouldn't act like that. Do you want to go ahead and do it?
Yeah,
and
that's
no,
basically.
I still got to do this. It's like, but you shouldn't act like that. You want to do it, right? It's like, we're not gonna get anywhere with that conversation.
Yeah, like I was like, because I've never had this happen, so I was like, oh, okay. He said, yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's do it.
Yeah. So then from there, it's like, okay, well, given the fact that you don't think she'll say no and you'll do it regardless, even if she does say no, like what would stop you from just going ahead and moving forward, man? Then I'll just ask.
That's the real thing stopping him.
And then he's going to either say it or he's going to double down on the partner. But if he doubles down on the partner, then I'm going responsibility, right? Then I'm going this way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. So it's like, we just need to know where to go. So I would say the biggest lesson from both of these is basically we need to slow down, get what the real objection is. That's step
Yeah.
number one. If you do that, like you shortcut all this bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay? So get the real objection first. Get buy-in first.
Yeah.
Then we reframe. Then we move forward. Okay.
Yeah.
Or we get logistical, then we move forward.
Yeah. I think I'm realizing that this now. I don't know why the fuck I keep having this mindset of like, oh, I shouldn't try to get leverage because I'm doing something to them and then I'm going to do something to them in the objection handling. So I can't bring it. I don't know why I'm having that thought.
Dude, you're doing something more to them by just saying, like, hey, bro, don't think that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's doing something to them.
Yeah.
You saying, like, oh, like, hey, that objection aside, like, would you do this? Like, why actually invest in yourself? And them telling themselves why they would actually do it. That's not you doing anything to them. That's you. That's them telling themselves why that they would do it. Okay. Like, dude, the biggest fucking thing. And I highly, highly, highly recommend. This is what you're going to do after this fucking call.
Okay,
Right?
cool.
This is what you're gonna do after this call. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go into the fucking mastermind. Right?
Yeah.
This is what you're gonna do. Go to the classroom. Okay. We're gonna come down here to objections. This objection handling, we're gonna look at this. We need to understand like what we're doing, but more importantly, like why we're doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
So when we come down to the objection, okay, we tie off value. Okay. We should always tie off value. I would
Yeah.
say this is a better way to tie off value. Okay. Objections or limitations. As a closer, you can't buy into the limitations. So once you tie off value, what are the three things they can give you? They can give you money, time, or just bullshit. Okay. This is smokescreen. It's not real.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're going to spend time like getting this smokescreen to something real. That's where this comes in, right? These are the actual tactics. These are the words. But even if you don't have the words down, bro, you could still like get there, but just knowing it's not real. Okay. Once you get it to something real, because you got there, you got that it was money. Then we have, what I call the objection balance. You have whatever it is that they're objecting to, they're bullshit, and you have why they would do it. The issue is if we just go into like, hey, trying to logistically solve it or whatever it is, and we don't actually address the objection, is the objection so much heavier than their why.
Yeah.
So that's why you bring up the why, because you need to make it to where at the end you switch them. Their why is heavier than their bullshit. And they tell themselves why they need to do it. You're not doing anything to them. All you are is a mirror. Okay. So what you do is, okay, money aside, would you do this? Right? You get their why. Why would you actually do this? Then we create then we have a reframe. Okay. Like, okay, can I share a perspective on that? Then we get leverage. Okay. Through their why, through the reframe. But a lot of times, like I'm going to ask consequence questions. I get commitment. Okay. It's like, hey man, money's easy. We can figure that part out. Are you actually committed? Yes. Why? Got commitment. Then we go into negotiation. Like, hey man, how can we make this happen? Hey, would this help you? Like you can actually do that. You can do like the 300 a month. Okay, perfect, man. If you can do it, man, here's the next steps. Okay, they don't move forward. What is it? It's fear. Or it might go into like partner. But then just understand like that is like under like you just need to reframe how they're thinking. Okay, so it's like we just need to keep this in mind. What objection am I handling? Is it bullshit or is it money or is it time? Value should always be tied off. Like what this is going to do, like legitimately like what you can do. And what I did, because like I used to have like the same issue. Like I'll just go in circles and it just took me a while to get onto the real objection. I would put MTV. Okay. MTV.
Yeah.
Right? Like
So,
the channel. Maybe you're too young for that. And then legitimately, when you tie off value, cross out value, and then you're searching, is it money or is it time? If I'm not talking about money and I'm not talking about time, guess what it's not?
Not value.
It's not real.
Oh, right.
We're in bullshit land over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're here.
Yeah.
It's not real.
I'm curious, Christian. I know like the lady that I told you about yesterday who was like, yeah, I just signed up for this program on Monday. I did give her another call and we talked for an hour. It was like just how she's in the crossroads of like becoming that person of her, like that's higher level and whatnot. And by the end of it, like she was like, fuck yeah, like let's do this. But she's also like getting to know her, she's genuinely unclear what like the right like she's not clear what she actually wants to do. How do I go about like
That is the problem. She's unclear.
yeah,
Whose job is it to connect the dots and help give her clarity?
mine.
Right.
Yeah.
So she joined a program, but then she saw something and then she hopped on with you. Why? And she said, I want to do this program after the program I'm in. Why?
Mm.
Did we get those?
Yeah, yeah, and it was funny. Um she just like we never even talked about that other program when I talked to her.
Yeah.
Like not at all.
Yeah. But it's
So
like, why does she want to do your guys' after the program she's in? Like,
she said she wanted to do like both.
why?
Because she's trying a bunch of opportunities, figuring out which one is the right thing for her because she has no idea like what exactly it is she wants to do. And I tried to help her gain as much clarity, but she's still like not clear.
Can I just be super straightforward without you getting upset at me?
Yeah.
Right? The reason why you have to look at all these different options is because like they all work. We just haven't put in the work enough to make any of them actually work. Right? So the program that you're already in, why do you feel like with what you've been doing in there, what they have provided you, like why do you feel like it hasn't been enough that you're still looking at other options?
Mm,
Like that is the problem.
mm,
That she keeps looking at all this different shit.
yeah. Mm,
Right? Like just for you, if you came to me, it's like, hey, bro, like, yeah, I'm like being a high ticket closer. I want to make money, but I'm also trying like drop shipping and like day trading and shit like that, and I don't know, doing like TikTok shop. I just don't know. I just want to do all of them to see which one works. What's the likelihood that you're gonna make any of them work?
yeah, zero.
Fucking zero, dude. But if you pick one because they all work, what's the likelihood you're gonna make one of those work? If you actually pick one.
100.
Yeah. It's like that's the fucking thing. They all work. It all works. Right? That's so it's like you just need to get that buy-in. But like if we're thinking, okay, how do we get her on board is well, why does she feel like with what she has it's not enough? Like why is she looking to do something additional? Then it's like really creating that gap and then getting the buy-in like, hey, you just need to do this one thing that we know works. And if you do that and you put all your focus to that, you will get the outcome. After you get the outcome, then we can talk about how we can do more. But right now, we need to
Mm,
focus on one thing. Are you
mm,
on board? Right? So it's like that's the conversation you need to have.
I got it. And then this is the like last thought. What happens if they come on and they genuinely are like, well, man, okay, I don't want to say that. I don't want to buy into their shit. They come on and they're just like not really like clear on or like bought in of what we do and who does it and just like the overall like value side of things.
Okay, well, it's like here's the thing. You can only attach value to like their situation and their
Yeah.
clear problems. You get what I
Okay.
mean? It's like let's be real about it. How would they ever really actually know?
Ah, right.
You know what I mean? It's like to be
Yeah.
fair, like, and this is how you can not buy into it.
Yeah.
These people don't know what does work. They don't know.
Yeah.
They have no fucking clue. You know why? Because they've never done it before.
Yeah.
So if like I told them like, hey, how do you make like 50,000 a month? It's like, hey, go on your roof and just like start squawking like a chicken, and it actually worked. It's like they'll fucking do that. You get what I mean? Like the mechanism doesn't matter. It legitimately doesn't matter as long as it works, right? And you get people results. It all works. Like it legitimately all works. Okay. So you just need to get very clear on what their problems are, be able to build the gap, push back when you need to. That's the thing. Like that's how you gain the authority. That's how you gain trust. You know what I mean? And then because like they're coming off of a webinar, right?
Yeah, yeah. Some people like didn't really watch it and they got dialed, and like they didn't really watch the webinar and they don't really know who we are.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, man.
Yeah.
There needs to be a different process for different lead sources.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so the setters, do they send them any type of material?
Yeah, they do.
How?
It's like a pre-call thing of like who he is, some testimonies, and like pre-handling some objections. Like I think
Okay, like but like how do they position it?
just saying like please go ahead and watch this before you hop on the call and send a thumbs up when you do.
Okay, how many people actually go through it?
Um not the crazy amount. Yeah.
Right, like if like if I like you signed in for something, you kind of have like some interest, and I'm just like, hey man, you want to go ahead and have a chat about it? You're like, oh yeah, I'll have a chat about it. Okay, like make sure you do all this work before you have that chat. Are you gonna do it? Probably not.
Yeah.
Right? But it's like, okay, it all comes down to how we position it. It's like, okay, like we got their goal, right? It's like, hey, what are they looking to do? It's like, okay, fantastic. I went ahead, I got you booked in. By the way, man, we've actually helped like quite a few people, like in your exact situation, like starting their business and getting to 10,000 per month. Do you feel like it would be helpful if I sent over exactly how we've been able to help people in your situation do that? You think that would be
Mm,
helpful for you?
mm. Do
Right?
you think I should tell the setters to say something like that?
Yeah, dude. It's like setters are directly applicable to like the type of money you're able to make.
Yeah.
So if you can, like you should like what I would like once you start making more sales and you have more leverage, you're like, hey, this is my setter, right? And they're just gonna set for me. That is the idea. Um, the ideal situation. You just have one setter, so you only have to worry about one. But since there's multiple setters and you don't
Yeah.
have the leverage, you just started,
Yeah.
it's like you got to train them up a bit. And you give
Yeah.
them feedback on the conversations they've had. And it's like I would typically I would send them voice notes, or I would even ask them to hop on Zoom with me. And it always comes from the place of like, hey, let's make more money together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm not telling you this because I'm trying to be a dick. Like I just want to make sure like the people you set me, I can close them. This is how we're gonna close them. You make more money, I make more money. High fives all around. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, because
Okay.
it's crazy. One person just came on and the setter told them, like, yeah, no, just hop on. I get that you like are really adamant on not doing it now, but we'll give you a free resume audit.
Right. So you have to have the conversation. It's like,
Yeah.
okay. So with setters, they're like typically, they're low skilled.
Yeah.
Like they're just getting started sales. Like they don't know. Right? They're just like been taught, like, oh, just make sure people get on the call. Well, he was on the call. Why don't you sell him? Right? Just like they don't have the concept. Just like, hey man, you don't want to do that just because like they're gonna come with the wrong expectations. And then when I start asking them questions on why they want to start their business, they're gonna give me pushback and I'm gonna have a hard time actually like getting them across the line. This is how we want to position. And if they're not on board with that positioning, then just set someone else. Right? There's tons of leads to go around, guys. Right? Okay.
Got
So,
it.
so that's you just have to have the conversation. Also, things you can do is just depending. Like typically, like how do they set leads? Right? Is it just like a round robin, or can they set for like individuals?
Yeah, no, it's round robin.
Okay. Do they have your direct booking link? Can they do that?
No, they can't. They can like manually do it and go high level, but not like the Calendly link. No, it's round robin.
Okay, but they can manually do it and they'll still get credit for it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna have a conversation with them. It's like, hey, if you have a really hot lead, you send them my way. I will give you the commissions double, right? You get paid by company, you also get paid the commissions by me too. Because what do you know what they get per sale?
I think like 5%.
And you get 10?
Yeah.
I'll give them an extra 2%.
Okay.
Right? It's like if I close the deal, you get an extra $100.
Yeah.
Does it work for you guys?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right. And it's just like start wheeling and dealing. And you want to have open communication to where if you have like, let's say, for example, you have like a lead like later in the day and they fucking cancel. or you have a lead tomorrow and like you called them up and it's like they like rescheduled or something like that, you should be able to hit up setters and be like, hey, I have an open spot here. Can you fill it? So that way you're always talking to somebody. You should be in direct communication with the setters and like making sure your calendar's full. You're giving like you're training them up a little bit because like here's the thing, man, like they're directly impacting the amount of money you can make.
Yeah.
So I'd always train up setters. And it's like they'll make more money, you'll make more money. And then also as well, like what you can do too. These are just other ways you can make more money, like with setters. Like let's say you have an open space in your calendar, right? Like you can like get them to like, hey, like message one or two of them, like and like, hey guys, let's hop on Zoom together and let's dial and let's make some money. Okay.
Mhm.
So like I would have like my setters call on like referrals, like get me referrals. I would have them like go to other people's like no sales. Right. And again, I would pay them a little bit more commissions on top of it. So I'm like, hey, guys, we're going to go find some money. You guys on board? All right, cool. Right. Go to everybody's no sales. After 30 days, like, here's how you do it. This is the list we're calling on. Let's fucking go after it. Okay. Either one, two of them, and like, we're just dialing together. You got someone, get them booked in for tomorrow. Right. These are things you could do to just like make more money, like with the current offer, especially when you're in a new offer, because they have one program. Do they have an upsell?
Yeah, they have an upsell to like the offer owner like is genuinely like only a limited amount of spots, like cohorts. Like he doesn't try to do too much with it.
Okay.
It's like 12K, I think.
So like 12K, and is it full right now?
Yeah, right now it is.
Can you pre-sell it?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So next time the cohort opens, guess what? Like it's already going to be full because you pre-sold everyone into it. So it's like every single person you sell, you should be having an upsell conversation with. Every single person. Typically 21 days after, right? You can start to seed it. Okay. Because then after what they get done with the actual like hands-on help after 2 months. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So guess who's having a conversation at the 2 month mark every single time? She's like, hey, did you really like it? Did you get good results? Do you want more hands-on help? Fantastic. Give me money. Right?
Right.
Like it's honestly, it's that simple. Okay. Now, do you know if any of the other closers are doing it?
No, so I know that they gave us like this Calendly link for the head closer of that offer.
No, fuck that guy.
Okay, cool.
Do you have the link?
For like the guy or like the
No, like
payment
for
for the
the
12K?
payment.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Get it.
Okay.
Just like, hey, like in case like I have somebody, like you kind of downplay it a little bit. Like, hey, in case like I have somebody, well, first of all, I would want to understand a little bit more about it. If they have parameters around it, because you don't want to sell anybody who shouldn't be in there. But it's like, hey, just in case like I have somebody who wants like more hands-on help. In case I have somebody who wants like more hands-on help, can I just have the link like for the 12K and like I'll pitch it like to them, right? Like if that's
Okay.
something that
I'll
comes
ask
across, I
that.
just want to make sure I have all the links.
Yeah.
Right. And then
I'll
what you
ask
can do
that.
as well, because if they don't have a clear process in place, I would also get clear on when a lead becomes free. Okay.
Right.
Typically, it's 30 days after like no communication. That should be for sales, so for upselling, and that should also be for like no sales, like they didn't sell them. So it's like you're
Mm.
contacting all the no sales after 30 days, and you're contacting all the people who had like been sold after 30 days. To
Mm.
like, and with those people you go through, it's more like customer service. Just like, hey, this is just Satya over here with like XYZ customer service. They just had me call us because it looks like you've been in the program for about like 2 months now. Like you're running up into the time where it's like you actually don't get access to like the hands-on help. But I just want to know like how did the program go? How was it? What's the best thing you got out of it? I guess like with that in mind, I guess like what's the next step for you? Right? You got to this amount. Like what's the next step for you? Oh, okay, why that? Okay, and is there any type of like thing you feel like you would need to really get you there? Okay, cool. Like and typically we don't do this, but you seem like you could be a good candidate. Have you heard about like our advanced XYZ program? Oh, you haven't? Interesting. Uh right, interesting. Um Yeah. So it's more for like XYZ influencers, like more advanced students. I think you would qualify. Again, it's a bit custom. So if it would help, man, we can actually like book in a bit of a conversation to like go over that to see if you'd qualify, so we can actually get you to XYZ. Like, would that help you? Would you be open to that? Okay, cool, man. When would be the best time, and then book them in. Or if they have time, you could just try to sell them right then. Calling all of them.
Hell yeah.
Right? Dude, like there's, especially when you're on a new offer and you see that they clearly don't have systems in place, what that means is there's a bunch of free money just laying around. Right? So it's like first week, you already made over 2K. Right? But if we would have been dialing on people, I am pretty sure you could have doubled that.
I think I could have made 4K this week, and that it makes me mad.
Yeah. So guess what you're gonna make next week?
4K.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So first month there, like, cause what's the top closer doing?
I'm the top closer.
You're already the top closer?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck those guys. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay. So it's not only good, it's not only enough to be the top closer. Like anytime I would hop on like a new offer, like I want to be so far ahead of everyone else. I want them to question whether or not they should continue sales.
You had to take all the classes.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck
Like
yeah.
when I was on Stock Navigators,
Yeah.
I had more than the whole team combined, just me. And I pissed off the other closers because I was selling their leads, bro. Because they want it like, because this is the thing, you got to get like I would ask because like they brought in a new sales manager.
Yeah.
Because like how it was before, like if it's your lead forever, and if they come back around, then you can like then you could sell them. I'm chirping in the new sales manager's leads. I'm like, hey man, this is like industry standard. It's 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, and he gave the green light. Sold everyone's leads. They do. They're so mad.
How do I do that? How do I actually like follow up properly?
Okay, so what you need to do is like what CRM do you guys use?
Sorry, say the last part.
What CRM?
What's the CRM go eye level?
Okay, go high level. Okay, cool. So I can go into like my go high level. I don't really have a lot of shit in there. Actually, maybe I don't want to because it has people's information. I'm probably gonna put this on YouTube. But all you really need to do. Let me make it like this. Maybe cool. I don't know. Can you actually see the whole thing here? I might just like, can you see it? Or you can see the whole thing?
I can see just the top part.
Okay, cool. So you come into Smart List, right? Smart List here. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and basically just have filters. Okay. And you're just going to go into, God, this makes it. You can have like last updated by or like last contacted. Okay. There should be like a last contacted or activity type. Last activity type. Last activity is more than 30 days ago. Okay. Boom. And then you create a list and you just call on them.
Okay. And just
okay. And you can also put like, hey, didn't sell, like didn't be sold, did be sold, because you're gonna have those conversations very differently. If they had been sold, your customer service, okay. You can even still use a customer service frame on the older leads that didn't sell. Like, hey, like, just have us call just to see how your experience was. You can go that route. I typically like to just be a little bit more straightforward. It's just like, hey, John, this is just Satya with XYZ company. It looks like a few weeks back you had like had a chat about possibly getting help, like starting your own business, like on LinkedIn. Does that ring a bell? Oh yeah, of course. And for whatever reason, it doesn't look like our system updated on our end, so it's like totally our bad. I guess like what ended up happening with that? Did you get all set up, or did you find what you're looking for in terms of starting your business, or are you still looking for potentially like starting your own business? Oh, you're still looking. Do you know what type of help? Like then you're just right into it.
Okay, got it.
Okay, half the time you'll just find people. It's like, oh, it's like money logistical. And then you call them up and they're like, oh yeah, I've been meaning to reach out to you guys. Oh, okay. Like what held you back before? Like, oh, I didn't have the money, but like I just got a new credit card. Oh, do you want to go get signed up? Okay, cool, man. Great. Here's the link. Or you just take down the credit card information.
Yeah, I think I have 4 deposits because of money logistical. So
Yeah.
that'll be nice.
Do you have a way of seeing other people's deposits?
Yeah.
After 30 days, bro, just fucking. Here's what you can do. You can either just start slinging and ask for forgiveness. Oh, my bad. I didn't know that's how it was in my other company. Or you can ask, but then if you're told something, then you can't like feign ignorance. I'm of the I like to just do and then ask for forgiveness. Oh, my bad. This is typically how it is.
Yeah.
So, but just understand, like going into it, you're not gonna make any friends doing that.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not here to make
You will
friends.
make a lot more money doing that,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna make any friends doing that.
I'm not here to make friends.
Okay, good. We're gonna make some fucking cash, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah, that's the biggest thing. Now, in terms of like the partner objection, I don't even think, from what I saw, that it was really like, oh, I just don't know how to handle a partner objection. Well, like we're just jumping. Like we just need to slow down, follow the process, understand exactly what they're objecting to,
Yeah.
then slowly move forward, actually address it, reframe.
Okay.
And like that's gonna make that so much simpler.
Yeah. Now about the Linda, like I'm still in touch with her and whatnot. Was that one genuinely like decision making like has to be in it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It sounded like she didn't really have much urgency.
Yeah, I got it. I see.
You know what I mean? And it's like, and because we didn't get that in Discovery, because we didn't really create the gap of who she is, who she needs to be, understand like her being comfortable, all that stuff. It's like at the end, we don't really have much leverage. Because if it was just needing to talk to her like spouse, because how long ago was that call?
Last Tuesday.
So it takes like it takes a week to like have a 10-minute conversation.
She had it that night and now she's just being weird. So
you know what I mean? So like there's something that's underlying there. And because we didn't flush it out, we didn't really go for it in those different areas. It's like we don't know exactly what it is. I'm not saying it won't be a sale. Like continue to follow up. Like it very well could be a sale. But just understand, like we didn't really get to the real thing on the call.
Okay.
And because of that, like now we're trying to play catch up.
I got it. That makes sense.
Okay. Makes sense, bro?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, cool. So I would say biggest action plan. Slow down. What are they objecting to? Isolate, get buy-in. Now we can go on attack. All right, you're just a hammer looking for a fucking nail, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. So slow down.
Not a wall. Not a wall. Yeah. Okay.
So just slow down, understand exactly what you're handling. Because like that guy that we were listening to, like just talking about straight nonsense, like it's just money, bro. It was just money.
Yeah. Because I've never really dealt with partner objection before, so it's like.
Yes. Well, like all it is it is a third party that's not there. That's an easy excuse. It's not real.
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very seldom is it real. That's like, oh, we make all our decisions together. Very seldom is it real. And if somebody ever says, oh, I need to ask my girlfriend, bro, if she wasn't important enough for you to make her your wife, it's like, what are we talking about right now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just understand that it's not real. It's under like 99% of the time, there's an underlying money objection. So you flush it out. What's that conversation mostly going to be about? It's about the money. And even if they say, oh, it's going to be partly about the money, but partly about this, you just always go money. Okay, yeah, like money aside, like would you do this, right? And you drill down into it.
Yeah, got it. I feel very clear. Like I feel like I have a very clear image of the entire process, and now it's just about not letting my mind become clouded while due to emotions.
Then it's like action plan is I would go over that training that I said, like,
Yeah.
hey, like the overview of the
With
objection
Kelly, right?
process. Yeah, yeah. So go over that, and then just go over some of like the word track stuff too, like just the flow chart. So that's like on the call. Off the call, like what we need to do is just like see if we can't do like really make sure we make some list for no sales.
Yeah.
Okay? Sales after 30 days, and then see like if we can have upsell conversations. If you can get that link, all right,
Yeah.
get that link. And if you can't get the link, take down the credit card information and say that you'll charge the card. And then you go to who's ever in charge, like the owner, and just like, hey, I have somebody's credit card details. They want me to go ahead and just do the 12K. Like, what do I do? Oh no,
Okay.
we just wanted this person to do it. It's like, well, they're on board, like they qualify. Like, is there any reason why we just can't take their card? Right? Just do and ask for forgiveness. Okay. Also, as well, like from the sales after 30 days, it's upsells, but it's also referrals.
Yeah.
Especially if they had a good experience. And then I would say just making sure you're listening back to the setters calls and you're giving them feedback when they don't give good sets.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are all outside of
That's
the
a good
actual
idea.
conversation that if you just do those things, you'll probably double the amount of money you're making. Right? That's just process.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. And for this, can you send me the recording so I don't have to wait for it to be on YouTube?
Yeah, I'll send you the recording.
Hell yeah.
I'll send you the recording like later today.
Hell yeah, perfect. I'm just
Okay.
today's gonna be a good day.
Hell yeah, bro. And it's like you better fucking make 4K next week.
Yeah, fucking gotta make sure like I'm talking to the setters. Now it's gonna be really important for me to do that because they're not booking off the webinar.
Yeah. And you don't be a dick about it, but like I would always just leave like voice notes. Right? Like, hey, listening to the call, like this is what we're running into, like here's the issue with it. And then like because you want to actually have like a good relationship with them, because like then they'll send you, if they can actually book in directly with you, like you want to incentivize them booking directly with you, like commissions, things like that. Like, dude,
Yeah.
fucking wheeling and dealing, right? If you're not cheating, you're not trying, bro. Like fucking game the system, like legitimately.
Yeah.
At like
What do you think of
at
me
seventh
making a
level, I did that all the time until Matt called me out on it. He's like, I don't know who you're paying, but we're putting a stop to it. But kudos to you. He gave me props. He goes, kudos to you.
That's
because
funny.
like I was getting, like I was closing so much more than everyone else. Like such higher like closing percentage. And like all the hot leads apparently were just coming to me. I don't know why. Could have been any reason. But it
Yeah.
was because I was like paying the setters.
What do you think of me making a group chat with them and being like, hey guys, I want to hop on a Zoom with all you, just develop a better relationship?
Yeah, you can do that, but it's like it needs to be like just with like your client or the prospects, it needs to be in their best interest.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like not, hey, so a better relationship. It's like, hey, so we can all make more money.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I've been listening to some of your guys' calls. Like you guys are doing some really good stuff, but I see some low hanging fruit that like if we change and we shift, like we all can start making some more money. Are you guys like cool to like hop on a call? We go over that. Like that's a lot better position, and it's like, hey, let's have like a better relationship. First one sounds
Okay, I got it. That makes sense. Cool. I'm definitely gonna do that.
a little gay.
Hell
The
yeah.
first one?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
better
yeah.
relationship.
It's a little gay.
Like-
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, make more money. That's how I'd always position it. It's very easy to get their buy-in if like that's what it is, because like typically just depending, because like do they have like somebody that's specific to them that trains them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then so with that, I would message them like directly, but you can also like message a person who's like responsive for them. It's like, hey, I'm seeing these patterns too.
Okay. So I should probably message them first and then see if I can like actually do that with the setters.
Yeah.
Eh.
I'm always like just going to them. Like I'll just do both. Like, hey, like
Okay.
I'm noticing, like I'm just go back and listen to their calls.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, and you'll be able to pinpoint certain things.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good.
All right, man.
Hell
If you have any
yes.
questions, go ahead and message me on Slack.
Fuck. I love you, Christian. Love you, bro.
I have a hard time saying it back. But if you have any questions,
man. You don't have to. You don't have to.
message me on Slack, bro.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right, Justin, dude. All right. See you, bro.
Peace.
So hopefully you found that valuable. Leave your biggest takeaway in the comments. And like I said before, if you want me to actually break down your calls, work with you one-on-one, check the link out in the description. If not, I'll see you on the next video.